Hello and welcome to another episode of In-Car Series, Season 2, Episode 10. I've done that many, I thought I lost count. I've been quite busy with my channel. I've done a lot of car reviews stuff. Some of the things I could review online for YouTube, other things I've done for my own that I haven't been really given permission to put it online, but I've been doing the actual test drives of them. So what I'm going to do actually, I just had a shot of today I had a shot of a Skoda Octavia Mark III VRS, which is the top of the range 2 litre petrol turbo. That's like the sport one, and it is fast. So I've done a review on that. That video is to be compiled up and put online. So I would put that up either, well, it probably makes sense to put it up after this, wouldn't it? So I'll put this one up to let you know what's coming on my channel and what I'm going to be doing for future videos. So this was called In-Car Series, and just recording it whilst in my car en route to where I'm going, because I've got things to get on with. And what I'm doing, the advantage with the In-Car Series is it's easy to edit. It saves me a lot of time. I can tell you what's going on while I'm doing something, like getting on with things that I need to do. So I'm kind of like curing two birds with one cure. I can make a video and get on with the stuff that I need to get done. So I've been quite busy with test driving cars. I've done a few. There's some I could put online that I've been getting allowed to put online. I've asked their permission and they said it's okay, so I've done so. The others that I've test driven that I've not got permission to put online, I've just, obviously I keep it offline, I'll just keep it private stuff. The Volvo C40, I couldn't put that one online, but I test drove it. That is one fast car. It's 0 to 60 in 4.4 seconds. It was a fully electric one. Now, I tried an electric course, and don't get me wrong, I'm still a petrol head, I still own a petrol car, and still going to get petrol cars, and just learning the ropes and just learning about these cars, the electric cars, and researching into them. I don't mind it. I don't have any, I grew up with petrol. That's nostalgic to me, so it'll be petrol for me, that's all I've ever owned. All the family and that have owned petrol cars, and I know I've learnt, researched on how they work. I've got my level of understanding on how they work. I'm interested to learn more about how they work, etc. Regarding petrol cars, and also now that the electric cars are coming onto the scene, well, they've been on the scene for a while now, but they're starting to grow. I like to learn how they're, the drive lines, how they actually work, how they feel, what they like to drive, etc. So I've been doing some of that lately. Now what I'm going to do in the near future, I'm going to hire out an electric car, Corsair or something, an electric Corsair, fully electric, and I'm going to do a car review on that. That way I can show you all around it, I can show you inside it, I can show you under the bonnet, all the stuff underneath it, just by poking my head underneath and showing you underneath. I won't be able to get on a bit, but I'll be able to put the camera underneath and just show you the view of the underside. Because I'm like that, I like interested in that, I like knowing how they work. You might be as well. So it's there for whoever else is interested. It's also there for me to look back on any time I want as well. Because I could just go back to my own video, and if I wanted to see the underside of a particular part, I could just go back to the video and do it. As I say, it's online for anybody. And I can also get a view of the test drive, just like this, the camera on the windscreen, and I could get the test, the driving, the review of it. So I'm going to do that in the near future. I'm planning on it anyway. Be easier to do it that way, because then I can have I was doing that test drive on the VRS earlier today, and it was just, I didn't know what to get out of it. It was just just loved it. You know, I kept going further away on this test. I was on my own, they left me to it. It was nice of them to do that, by the way. It was good of them to let me do that, so scored it. So that was very, scored a deal, that was very good of them. It was appreciated that. So, well, at least with the electric car that I'd driven at the Corsa there, I was just on a test drive. I wasn't really allowed to film it for online viewing. So, but I could get one of these and go away to get one of them hired out. Not the daylight, but in the near future, just when the video, like, you know, try and get it done this week. Well, no, I'll be maybe a couple of weeks or something, because I'm going to be doing to London. I'll start telling you about what I'm going to be doing. And I'm on holiday at the moment. This is my first day of my holiday. I work on the buses, as you know. Well, you might know, you might not. But if you don't know, I drive Dundee buses. And it's tiring. And I like buses as a hobby. And I like driving. And this is my first day of my winter holidays. I'm going to go down to London next week, get some views of having a look around London basically. And I'm going to be driving down. So we get some videos of certain parts of London, and I'm going to have a look for myself, like, and for you. You know, primarily go down to learn, look at areas for myself, and I'll share that with you. Whoever's interested, whoever wants to see what I saw when I went down to London. So I'm planning on doing that next week. It's a long drive. I'm going to go to Barrow-in-Furness en route down there to stop off for the night. There's things I want to see there as well. And I'll share with you what I can, what I feel like I want to share with you. I could do that. So I like travelling and that. So when I get back off my London, I'm going to be for a week nearly. So I'll be the week after next week. If I've got the money and the time, I could get an electric, fully electric car, Corsa, and do a review on that, car review on that. So. Quite busy lately though with other things as well, apart from work. Regarding the channel, I put stuff up online recently about the opening up of the record player, the old stereo, the old hi-fis. I've sent the record player, the hi-fi record player, down to a place in Edinburgh for restoration, and I sent the amplifier down to another place down in England to get restored. So I'll do a separate video on that. Once I get the hi-fis back, once I'm satisfied with them and they're all good, working the way it should, I'll make a video on that. I'll say where they went for restoration, where I put them to it, and I'll show, name the places now. But that's for a separate video. I'm sure they'll do a good job. So it's a lovely day of the day though, but it's absolutely freezing. This is like March the 9th, 10th, March the 10th I think is the day's date. I think it's the 10th of March today. It's a lovely day, but it's blooming freezing, literally. There's snow and everything up in the north part of Scotland. Aberdeen area. It's absolutely freezing, although it looks really warm and sunny. It's not bad in the car because you get the greenhouse, you know, the light, the ultraviolet light from the sun heats the inside up, and it's going through glass, but as soon as you go out there, outside, it's blooming cold. So that's why the roads are all white. There's a lot of salt being sprayed on them lately. The weather's all over the place. I remember back in 2003, this time back then it was roasting. I had a t-shirt on. I was cooking food on a camping stove that year, back in March, April 2003. You know, it was really warm. But look at it now. It looks just about as bright, but it's flipping, you know, ice and snow. You know, there's not actually snowed. Well, there's no snow lying in Dundee, but there is snow up in Aberdeen and that. Quite deep snow and that. And where it was actually the Isle of Skye back in 2003. I went to, I was there and en route to it, stopped off. And that's kind of like in the Highlands of Scotland. And it was really, warm, like, So, but if you look at it now, they say it's global warming. I can't really get my head around why it's warming. It's actually freezing. Global cooling, we're like, but anyway. I'm gonna forget part here, I think. So there's a lot of salt on the roads and it makes everything look mucky. It's like cars are all dusty and clean and everything. But yeah, I've been doing a lot of car stuff on my channel lately. So, right, so I'm not where I need to be. It was just a short video, wee update. So I'll be putting more stuff on my channel. My plan is to do a car review on an electric, fully electric Corsa. I'll hire it out, that way I could film it till my heart's content, do YouTube videos on it. So I'll get that done. I could even go somewhere, I could cure two birds with one cure by doing the video review on the Corsa. And also I could go somewhere quite interesting as well. I'll go and drive somewhere quite nice, and if the weather's good like this I could show you something interesting. So I'll cure two birds with one cure. Anyway, right, well, other stuff I put on my channel before that will be, depending on the order I compile it in, I'll put the footage and that down that I've taken down in London. So I'll be having a look around about London, well, certain areas, and particularly London's absolutely massive, by the way. It's about the size of the blooming region of Fife. It's huge, and there's a lot of traffic. So there's only so much I'm going to be able to cover. And it's only going for a few days. It'll be 4 whole nights. Setting off on Sunday, I'll be spending the night at Barrow on Furness, and then I'll head on down to London. Actually, I'm going to have to do it, and I'm going to have a look at something on route down there as well. But on the way back, I'm coming back via Barrow and Furness to spend the night, and then I'll get back home. But on between London and Barrow and Furness on the way back, I'm going to have a look at Jeremy Clarkson, or I'm planning on having a look at Jeremy Clarkson's Diddley Squat Farm. It's Clarkson's Farm. It's on Amazon Prime if you've got that. If you get Amazon Prime, you tune into Clarkson's Farm. Well, his shop, it's open, I think it's Thursday to Sunday or something. So it'll be the Friday that I'm heading back up. So it should be open. And if I could get videos of that, I'll get a wee video made there and stick that online for you as well. Depending on time, and I'm certainly planning. I'm planning on it. I like to do that, so if I could do that, I'll do that. That might be another thing as well, on top of the London footage that I take. I'm just going to have a look around London, a bit around London, and then as I say, on the way back I'll do that, and do maybe a wee look around Barrow as well. So I hate to take the laptop down, and for storage, hard drive, there'll be a lot of footage. I'll not be able to store it all on the one device, so thing of the memory. So stay tuned, just see what else I put up on my channel. There's lots of videos yet to come, some good travelling ones, as I said, London. I'm hoping to get Jeremy Clarkson's Diddley Squat shop, his farm shop. That's quite funny. I watched the Clarkson's Farm. I watched Top Gear, obviously, the original Top Gear, when it was Jeremy Clarkson, James May and Richard Hammond. But they now do the Grand Tour on Amazon Prime. It's good entertainment. So, but I like it for the cars, obviously. Right, that's probably do for this episode. So just, as I say, just keep me updated. So stay tuned, see what else I stick up on my channel. Okay, right. See you later. Bye for now.